What's happening, people? Welcome to another video, and we're going to go through week 12. I'm going to compare it to week 11 in terms of the stats. I've just trained, did a full body session, which I didn't record. I don't want to record all the sessions, they're very similar. But if you follow me on Instagram, I put a little bit on the stories about the sessions, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, some of the exercises, the biomechanics behind the exercises. That's the stuff I love to do over there. Over here, this is all about the marathon versus muscle. So, week 12. Last week's sleep was 7 hours and 44 minutes. This week was 7 hours and 52 minutes, so slightly more sleep. Last week deep 135, this week 145. So really happy with the quantity and the quality of my sleep this week. 131 REM, which again is very good. 136 this week, even better. My heart rate variability was 39 this week, 46, which amazing. So that means I've recovered really well. And I think there's a particular reason for that to have happened. A couple of reasons, which I'll talk to you in a second about. My resting heart rate 49 same. My VO2 max 38. Again, I do believe this is not really correct on the Oura Ring. I don't even know if it's actually even measuring it. So let's take that with a pinch of salt. Calories wise, can't believe how similar they are. You probably realize by now that I'm not really that focused on calories. I don't want to go above 2.8, kind of. That's kind of my limitations. But I'm eating as I eat. I eat very similar every day, a couple of meals out on the weekend. I actually had a meal out this week on Tuesday, today's Thursday. But normally weekend I'll go out. But typically, I don't really care much. I know that I'm getting my protein. I know I'm getting my fat. I've just been doing this for so long. Last week's calories was 2637. This week 2638. So that's without even trying to be the same. Yes, it's a bit lower than the 2.8, but again, I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. My protein 190 here, 191 here. Again, very similar. My carbs 329, 324, very similar. My fat 65, 61, very similar. My fiber 46 and 45. This is without even looking much. I'm logging on my FitnessPal what I eat, but I'm not really too focused because I eat similar foods every week regardless. Steps is where the change happened this week. Last week 10,119, this week 8,041. This is the lowest it's been forever. And the reason for that is two things. So the week 12, I was meant to do on Thursday a hill sprints. However, the last time I did hill sprints, it absolutely wrecked me. It wrecked me so bad to a point where it affected then 2-3 days after that with my training, my work, my family life, and I don't want that to be the case. Health is number one priority. Recovery is very important for me. I don't want to lose any muscle whilst I do this process. And so I didn't like the way I felt after the sprints. So what I did do is I swapped the sprints uphill for the bike. So I used the watt bike at the studio and I did the exact same thing. So I did the sprints on there. Obviously that's not going to count towards steps. And so the steps reduced quite a bit that week. The other thing also that affected that is the fact that this week was an easy run on Sunday. It was only 4.5 miles. I've been doing between 7 and 8 prior to that, so a lot less steps there too. So those two things combined, plus I don't really try and get steps throughout the week regardless. It's just wherever I get. But that's why it's lower. I'm not too concerned at all. Again, my goal is not fat loss. My goal is to try and get ready for this marathon whilst not trying to lose muscle mass. My weight, 66.3, 66.1, again, pretty much there or thereabouts, between 66.1, 66.4, kind of been hovering around there. That's basically the stats. Now let's talk about the activity. As for activity, last week, Monday, 6.6 mile bike ride, the usual, work, back, usual. Tuesday, 6.6 mile bike ride again, with a full body session. Wednesday, 6.6 mile bike ride. Thursday, a full body session and then the bike sprints. Friday, a 6.6 mile bike ride. Saturday, a full body session, no cardio whatsoever. Sunday, a 4.5 mile run, easy run. And that was it for activity last week. I'm already on week 13. Today is already Thursday. I trained full body on Tuesday and I've been biking back and forwards. Today's Thursday. I've done a full body session. I'm now about to do my first run of the week, and I'll tell you what that is. So in terms of runs this week, we've got today and then Sunday. So the plan, if everything goes to plan, is to do this tempo run today. So tempo run is basically altogether 4.5 miles. The first 1.25 miles is just at no faster than 11.50 per mile, sorry. And that's basically pretty easy conversational pace. Then I've got a 2 miles at 10:35, between 10:15 and 10:55. So that's basically the tempo run that we're doing today. And then I'm doing another 1.25 miles at a conversational slower pace to end the the run. So Coach Ben here from Runner app, 1 2-mile rep today. The goal is to work hard without emptying the tank. Remember, this isn't a time trial. Over time, we can build up these continuous efforts so you are able to run at the pace for longer. A great way to prepare you for a race day, both physically and mentally. So this is today, and then on Sunday, I have got a 8.5 mile progressive repeat long run.